Everyone will like the show if it stays faithful to the source material. Halo writers, Velma writers, The Witcher writers, it can't be that easy. Arcane writers, House of the Dragon writers, The Last of Us writers, it's that easy. People complaining that Velma from Scooby-Doo is Guy. Meanwhile, Bug Bunny has been dressing in drag since the 40s. Everybody else, the new Velma show is too woke. Why did they make Velma bulk? The show is so bad. Me, trying to figure out where the duck Scooby is. Just because you make a show diverse, does not mean it'll be terrible. Velma was terrible, but not cause they made it diverse. HBO Max, any ideas for Velma series? Make Velma bulk. Remodel Shaggy. Remove Scooby-Doo. HBO Max, Employee of the Month. Velma is the top animated show on HBO Max. Velma is the only animated show left on HBO Max. Straight guys learning Velma's guy. Lesbians learning Velma's guy. The guy who designed Shaggy in the new series Velma. Velma being race swapped doesn't make it a bad show. I mean, Velma is a bad show. But not because there's race swapping. Mindy Kaling. You shouldn't care if she's Indian. It's a dumb show about a dog. People who like Scooby-Doo. You removed the dog. Mindy Kaling. Because I wanna focus on the original human characters. Mindy Kaling. People who like Scooby-Doo. You aren't even calling Shaggy Shaggy anymore. And you made him bulk for no reason. Mindy Kaling. His real name is Norville. People angry about the new Velma show. Leftists. No. Leftists. What? Leftists. Sorry. Force of habits. Velma exists. Far left. Never thought I'd dislike a show side by side with a fascist. Far right. What about side by side with a man who's also tired of these shutty shows? I could do that. I think I downloaded the wrong Velma show. Me after watching Velma in HBO Max. This ain't Scooby-Doo, it's just a fan fiction. Norville's father in Velma looks more like Shaggy than Norville. Everyone's talking about Velma being attracted to women. But people tend to forget that Fred was always into traps. Velma creators, you can't put a talking dog in a cartoon meant for adults. Unnecessary race changes in Velma are stupid. It would be like if they made Jesus white and a Christian. Comment section. Ukraine-Russia ceasefire deal concluded after Putin and Zelensky agree Velma animation show is terrible. Mindy Kaling to receive Nobel Peace Prize award. Dead End cancelled. Inside Job cancelled. Velma. Animation industry. Phineas and Ferb revival. Not found. Hello, Velma. Glenn Howerton is Fred. Constance Wu is Daphne. Sam Richardson is Norville. Who are you people? Look, we get it, Velma bad. Can we have other memes now? How I felt after watching the new Velma show on HBO Max. That is one big pile of shit. How I would have felt if this version Velma wasn't a race bent. That is one big pile of shit. How I sleep knowing I have no plans to ever watch Velma. Trade offer. I get the Grand Tour Rick and Morty. You get Velma Season 2. Jinkies. Scooby-Doo fans rejoice as Velma is finally portrayed as a lesbian. Calm down. We already knew that. Roll 34 artists. Guys, we did it. They listened to the community and changed how the characters look in the new Velma show. At least she still looked like Velma. I sleep. Sam Richardson is Norville. What the duck is this? We'll shut. Fred, let's split up gang. Daphne and I will search the bedroom. Shaggy, like, we are not even on a case, man. characters' sexualities shouldn't be revealed unless it's important to the plot, so anyone can have weird sexual fantasies about them. You can't defeat me, I know, but he can. So why did you make Velma lesbian? HBO Max. I like money. Velma Season 2 reportedly confirmed at HBO Max despite backlash. Velma Season 2 has reportedly been confirmed at HBO Max despite the recent backlash against the Scooby-Doo animated spin-off series. Hate watchers. I'm responsible. Hating on Velma because it's a bad Scooby-Doo knockoff. Hating on Velma because it's just bad. If you're going to hate watch Velma after episode 1, that's fine. Just pirate it. Don't give them ratings. Velma produces after making every character a walking stereotype. We did it, Patrick. We solved recess. When you realize Wednesday was a better teenage mystery show than Velma, it's amateurs like that give writing a bad name. Like man, I hear the new Velma show is bad. So like, I ignored it. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a holiday meant to celebrate a man who wanted everybody to be treated equally and for the world to be united. Martin Luther King, watching every race, creed, and gender unite together in universal agreement that Velma snacks. I breathe air for you. I pump blood for you. I filter waste for you. HBO knew Velma was total dog shit, but put it out for the outrage money. Velma Season 2 is reportedly in the works, despite fan backlash. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Me, an Indian trying to relate to Velma. Very hard. The recess side of the internet. The LBT side of the internet. Hating Velma for its incredibly poor writing and desecration of a timeless series. Terrible storyline. Bad character designs. Zero thought. Doomed from the beginning. Max original Mindy Kaling Velma. Map, yes. We need ideas for a modern Scooby-Doo show. Remove the brown dog. Make Velma Indian and complain about white people. Or make a different show and leave original shows and characters alone. Velma is a lesbian. Velma is a lesbian and likes women. No, she likes Shaggy and other men. Velma likes men and women. Yep, they said Velma is lesbian. She's probably bisexual. You hate watched Velma, thus giving it another view. I didn't watch it and denied them a view. We are not the same. Netflix, HBO, cancelling amazing animated shows and keeping trash like Big Mouth and Velma. Wait, you guys are actually watching that Velma show? I thought we were all just gonna ignore and forget it. Old Velma. We. New Velma. Me bladers only fair Kellen monsters. What about the guy you just killed 10 seconds ago? He was the worst monster of all. 10 seconds ago. I love Velma. Woke humor. Anti-woke humor. Velma is shut. Billy, what have you done? Velma is actually good. Son, you should have gone for the head. What happened to him? He watched Velma from HBO. Make another episode. Add weird stuff to that episode. People complain about weird stuff on episode. People want to watch show to confirm weird stuff is on show. Show gets more viewers. There is no Velma show on HBO Max. Go watch Puss in Boots. Velma in Multiverses calling police. Velma becoming a lesbian. Velma getting race swapped in HBO Max. Velma Roll 34 content. Come closer. I need you guys to stop talking about Velma. Mindy Kaling's Velma sparks backlash among Scooby-Doo. Yes. Let the hate flow through you. Everyone hate watching and complaining about Velma. Velma is getting a season 2 because of hate watching. Scooby-Doo. Cool characters. Good plot. Talking dog. Shaggy able to eat a 20-layer sandwich. Amazing theme song. Velma show. No Scooby. No Shaggy. Bad plot. Who the duck is Norville? HBO simultaneously making one of the best and worst shows ever at the same time. Parker. Get ready, Scooby-Doo fans. You get terrible reviews, you get renewed for another season. We get great reviews, we get cancelled. That doesn't seem fair. How I sleep knowing my brain didn't have to suffer from watching She-Hulk or Velma. I got some of those Velma memes down here. Kids, violence is never the answer. Velma was a fantastic reboot. Will you press the button? A random child dies. But Velma get removed from existence. I don't know what everyone is complaining about. The new Velma show seems really good to me. New Velma series. Good old Scooby-Doo. Pimples, 0. Bulkheads, 0. People who unironically like the new Velma show, 0. So, what are things happened in 2023 so far? I was living in a cave. Nothing much, just that India passed China in population. And War Thunder players leaked military documents twice. And Velma in the new show is Recess, Shaggy is weird, and there's no Scooby-Doo. But the good thing is, that Velma made the whole internet unitely agree that the show is horrible. How I feel when someone brings up Velma around me. There is no Velma show in Ba Sing Se. Here we are safe, here we are free. Velma. Wait, she's guy? Sapphics who've been headcanoning her as lesbian for years. Always has been. The only noteworthy thing Velma has for it is having united the entire internet in saying it's Max Ace. Until we meet again. Scooby-Doo makes Velma guy in the latest movie. James Gunn, who tried to make Velma lesbian 2 decades before the direct-to-DVD film. Say Velma is good one more time. The Velma show is bae. Alright, I get it. That's it? That was Velma? That was just Recess using Scooby-Doo characters. Everyone that's watched it, everyone that hasn't watched it, hates Velma. The Velma show is damn bad. It's, my god, I get it. HBO Max's Velma, Crunchyroll's High Guardian Spice, sharing the Internet Movie Database score, 1.4/10. You won't watch Velma because it's straying from the source material. I won't watch Velma because I haven't cared for Scooby-Doo since Mystery Incorporated ended. We are not the same. Dear HBO Max, I hope you die. Sincerely, Velma. HBO going from Velma to The Last of Us. Parker. Admit that Velma is bad. Call the people who hate it Recess. Chad original Scooby-Doo has Scooby-Doo. Dear Jin Velma does not have Scooby-Doo. Velma is guy. I don't ducking care. And you're late for work. Velma season 2 is reportedly in the works, despite fan backlash. Sammy looks like we're taking another trip to the Scooby-Doo universe. This time we have to kill them all. The Last of Us. On the one hand, gold. Velma. On the other hand, painful, agonizing failure. Your next task is to watch the Velma TV show without cringing more than once. Nobody. Google when Velma comes out as guy. It's time to go. Was I a bad show? No. You were tons of crap, unwanted cringe and a pile of shit. And keep a distance from me you turd. Left. Right. Velma bad. Here's to everyone who watched Velma and spreaded the hate across the internet. Congrats, you'll get a second season. Scooby-Doo, Mystery Incorporated. This is brilliant. Velma. But this is pure dog shit. I would like to say thanks to the person that taught me that no matter how bad a TV show adaptation could be, it could always be worse. The Witcher. Sit the duck back down. I ain't talking about you. Velma. What are you guys talking about? Velma is great. I may have downloaded the wrong Velma. Oh my god. Velma is the bestest and the greatest TV show ever from HBO Max. Any more TV ideas? How about 20 more seasons of Velma? 20 more seasons of Velma. The bestest and the greatest TV show ever. Let's do it. Hooray. HBO Max. Closed forever. After making 3 seasons of Velma, we are bankrupt. Hope you're happy now. Internet. HBO's The Last of Us proves they know how to adapt a franchise. Velma. Everyone, including the intended audience, Velma show is absolute shit and a disgrace to the original Velma show writers. Let me see who you really are. I knew it. What are some of the best adaptations? Last of Us, Arcane, Velma. Users with bulk lives matter tags in their profile. Velma isn't Recess. Liberals. Conservatives. Velma is a horrible show and needs to be cancelled. Conservatives. Liberals. Not wanting to be responsible for the god-awful Velma show. Me watching Velma. I expect nothing, and I'm still let down. Everyone is complaining about Velma and Shaggy, but why is no one talking about the fact that Fred looks like he came, not so, straight out of the yaoi manga? Glenn Howerton is Fred. Reviewers on The Last of Us. Reviewers on Velma. Velma is a lesbian. Norville is bulk. Fred looks different. Scooby is gone. Daphne is heat. Alt-right. Ultra woke. Velma snacks. We are gonna make a new Scooby-Doo cartoon. We are changing all the characters' personality and races to make them feel fresh. We are removing the mascot because he doesn't have any purpose in the plot and because he is toning down the more mature tone. We are adding lots of meta jokes that the younger generation will like. Why is everyone hating on Velma? Trying to resist hate watching Velma. Is this where you get your sick kicks? What? It's just an ordinary Krabby. Velma season 2 reportedly confirmed at HBO Max despite backlash. 53% tomato meter. Critic ratings. 97% audience score. User ratings. 2,916. Oh my goodness. Squidward. People who seen Velma. It's so dumb. People who think Velma might be good. Oh, it's so dumb. It's brilliant. No, just dumb. HBO looking at reviews for Velma, realizing that the entire internet hates it. Average Velma fan. Average Jendi Tartakovsky's primal enjoyer. Velma. Live action Dragon Ball, no longer being the worst rated film. Velma had some pretty interesting hookups back in the early 2000s. Just to be clear clowns, she was with Johnny, not Dexter. I repeat, she didn't hook up with Dexter. HBO Max making the best animated shows possible. HBO Max making Velma into the worst animated show ever. Velma. Pretty much everyone. Me to people who gave Velma good reviews. Wow, this is garbage. You actually like this? Your next task is to watch Velma until the end of the series. Everyone arguing about the new Velma show. Me not even watching it. HBO getting slammed by critics and viewers for Velma, The Last of Us. HBO Max checking their status of Velma. Mindy Kaling seeing the current reviews of Velma. Velma, The Last of Us. HBO, Velma, Scooby-Doo. My childhood. Velma Season 2 reportedly confirmed at HBO Max despite backlash. Velma Season 2 has reportedly been confirmed at HBO Max despite the recent backlash against the Scooby-Doo animated spin-off series. All the good mystery cartoons that actually deserved a new season. We are going back in time to stop them from developing Velma. Look at the show Velma. Isn't she beautiful? Your beautiful show disgraced Scooby-Doo and alienated its audience. Well, now she has another season. Velma, Daniel, Holly Quinn, the cooler Daniel. Me watching The Last of Us after sitting through Velma. Just when I thought you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go HBO Max and totally redeem yourself.